Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 23 of the TEW 2020 All Japan Pro Wrestling Series here on the channel. So we're in 1995 for the New Year Giant Series. Sorry for the delay. I already know this is going to be uploaded a little later than what we usually upload. Completely my fault. Just terrible time management. Now I'm going to throw some of the blame on Nathan, as earlier in the day he sent a thing on Sporkle, that if you could guess like the top like 500 people who scored the Premier League, and I just had that open in the other monitor as far as that tab. Just right before I was gonna record, I pre-booked everything. I was like, all right, we're gonna record. I don't know what happened, but sporadically in my mind, I was just like, I bet they have some wrestling stuff over there as far as quizzes to do and like puzzles and shit like that, and like those low logic, like think you could fill in the blanks type of thing. And next thing you know, it was 6 a.m. It was just like, oh, where did the time go? So we'll put a little bit of blame on him, but it's completely my fault. But we'll still get it uploaded for Saturday, so it's not too bad. And plus, I don't feel so bad delaying as far as the All Japan Series videos, because at least Sundays there's not anything uploaded on the channel, so you'll see it eventually if if you're just like, oh shit, he didn't upload at 3 o'clock. But this New Year Giant Series is going to be a banger. We're actually not going to look at the card and like the Torgles and all that until after night one, just for the sake of surprise. Actually, we'll just get to it now. It's a big deal. So we obviously have the Million Yen Battle Royal for night one. Whoever wins that takes on Masawa. Then we also, for night one, we're going to have a unified World Tag Team title matchup as the Miracle Fonts Alliance, the winners of the Real World Tag League, and also the obviously current unified World Tag Team champions, take on the team that beat them during the Real World Tag League. But of course, we're not didn't have enough points to get into the finals. But it's Mr. Masawa and Tiger Mask 3. Masawa looking to become a double champion yet again during this save. Close to 800 days as the Triple Crown champion is Mitsuharu Masawa. And then we have a couple of All Asia Tag Team title matches. Dory Funk Jr. versus Dory Funk Jr. and Dean Malenko taking on the British Combat Club. And then you see they're going to retain there. Of course, the junior champion looking to become a double champion as well as Dean Malenko, which they'll fall short of that task. And then for the All Asia Tag Team titles, the Gladiator Titans, Big Titan, the Gladiator taking on the British Combat Club on night 6. We're also going to have on night 8 a 6-man of Kenta Kobashi, Satoshi Kikuchi, and Jun Akiyama taking on Stan Hansen, Dan Spivey, and Johnny Ace, and so much more. There's a lot of things we have pre-booked. At least 2 matches for each show, which is about 15 tour dates, and then, we'll have the 16th day be the final show of the New Year Giant Series. So, good amount of matches pre-booked. As for the final show, the card looks like this, as the winner of the Million Battle Royal is WCW World Heavyweight Champion, Big Van Vader, making his surprise debut in All Japan. So really the idea here is, obviously we pillaged New Japan, but the idea is he's not a New Japan guy, when we pillaged him. He's brought in as the WCW World Heavyweight Champion, making a surprise debut in winning the Million Battle Royal and taking on Masawa. So we're going to have a champion versus champion matchup as the Triple Crown title, of course, on the line. Could Masawa make it another successful defense? Or the man from the Rocky Mountains, Colorado, is looking to get a huge win over Mitsuharu Masawa and be a double champion in his own right there as the Triple Crown champion. Actually, be technically a man with all the belts. He'd be the fucking belt collector with 4 belts. Be pretty sick. But that's a match we're very much looking forward to. Obviously, with Vader and Masawa, and really Vader's like All Japan run, that didn't really happen until 99-2000 after the WWF run, when WWF failed to use him any type of successful way. Well, to a degree, he should have beat Shawn Michaels in '96. That's another story for another time. This is going to be a fun match, though, I think. And I'm not sure how Vader's going to do as far as performance-wise in the match. That's fun. But we'll see what happens. Junior heavyweight title matchup, Hayabusa versus Dean Malenko. As far as Hayabusa, of course, won the match against Tiger Mask 3 to get this title match. So that should be a fun match, though. It's a hell of a co-main event. And for the unified World Tag Team titles, forgot to put title match there at the end of this. 1 second. There we go. As the All Asia Tag Team Champions, British Combat Club, are going to take on the American Violence Alliance. So after this Night 2 match, American Violence Alliance are going to come to the ring and basically announce who they've selected as the team that's going to challenge them at New Year's Giant Series, because obviously they won the World Tag League, and they want to take on the All Asia Tag Team Champions. We're not going to unify the belts, but it's a fun, idea to have champion versus champion matchup, since we just did a champion versus champion matchup at the Real World Tag League. So I think that's kind of been a bit of a trend right now for our company, so I feel like it's a perfect time to do that. And plus, they had the time limit draw during the tag league as well, so I just feel like it just makes sense. They want to beat them, and they want to see who's the best tag team champions. So that should be fun, though. That should be a lot of fun. It's Kenta Kobashi and Satoshi Kikuchi against Stan Hansen and Dan Spivey, a little tag team matchup there. Then we're going to have an 8-man of Cactus Jack, Terry Funk, the Gladiator Titans, taking on the team of Headhunter A, Hideki Ozaka, Satoru Ozako, and Vampiro. Actually, I thought we changed that as far as... No, I think this is now the correct lineup. That's right. Because this was ahead of it, which we might still do. I'm not really sure. I think this is still the better match, though, so we'll probably keep it there just from Cactus Jack and Terry Funk. And even Headhunter A. And even the Gladiator, too. He's been doing really well. But it's a fun little 8-man, back-to-back 8-man. So it's the Holy Demon Army taking on the Blonde Crushers and Joe Malenko and Dory Funk Jr. 6-man of the Can-Am Express and Eddie Gobert against the Fantastics. And to open up the show, another 8-man. It's Billy Black, Joel Deaton, Richard Slinger, Tracy Smothers taking on the technical squad. As, oh my god, squad. There we go. As, the technical technician squad. I don't know why I put technical there, but that's okay. And the Great Sasuke to round up the show here. So we have 3 8-mans, a couple of tag team matches, and of course our 2 singles matches as the main and co-main. Really like this card, though. I think we're going to have a hell of a main event. And obviously Hayabusa and Dean Malenko, they've had some fun matches in the past. They've had a couple of title matches. They had a Super J Cup match last year, so it should be a fun one. And also, this could be the best thing on the whole goddamn card. I mean, that All Asia Tag Team title matchup was the best thing on the card as far as at the Real World Tag League final show, and so that's pretty impressive in itself. So that's something to watch out for sure. That's going to be a hell of a match. But yeah, let's get on with our New Year Giant Series tour. So we ran Budokan Air last year, which, we have this as a lesser show, so it's not going to be a full-on major show. Kaiji Muto, see what he's doing. He's going to put over Nuki Sano. Probably not going to happen. But what can you do, though, as far as tough break there? Wow, we are... trying to think what we could almost sell it to Tokyo Dome just by that's pretty nuts, huh? But usually I like running Nippon Budokan for this night. We'll kind of look around here, see if there's any other place we can run. That would make sense. Yeah, because I mean Sakacho Hall is obviously a good shout. Yeah, I think we'll stick with what we want to do, as far as we'll run Budokan. So as far as the segment goes, so we actually have 3 matches pre-booked for this night, so that's fun. We'll have the Million Yen Battle Royal be the co-main, but it's Big Van Vader here in all Japan. So that should be fun. So then of course, he's going to win. He's going to have the most eliminations. So the final elimination is going to be Taue. So Taue and Vader is going to be the final 2. So we got Taue, Vader, Cactus Jack, Chris Candido, Prophet, Spivey, Furnace, Gilbert, George Takano, Baba, Headhunter A, Hideki Ozaka, Johnny Ace, Johnny Smith, Kensuke Sasaki, Mitsuya Yamamoto, Terry Funk, Terry Gordy, and Ogawa. So not a bad lineup. Honestly, not a bad lineup at all. And we got Headhunter A and Terry Funk as the final 4. So we got 2 Gaijins, or 3 Gaijins, and then Taoe. That should be fun. I think it's a fun million battle royal. I think it's going to be better than last year's. Hopefully. But this will be the main in Masao and Tiger Mask against the American Violence Alliance, which they will retain, of course. It's a big win, though, as Dr. Death's going to beat Tiger Mask 3. There. So let's make sure this is the right angle, right border. There we go. This 6-man of the Gladiator Titans with Hayabusa taking on D. Malenko, Joe Malenko, and Dory Funk Jr. Big Titan's going to beat Dory Funk Jr. It's a big win for him. As, just want to make sure Dory's not, like, double booked or something. Yeah, he should be fine. Yeah, that's nice. Nice. Okay. So now that we got that out of the way. So, the idea, at least for now, is to have non-New Japan guys. So we'll switch this to here as well. I don't know, we don't really have a lot of people left now, but yeah, we'll have TEW. Taz is almost ready. I still think he's unimportant, so we won't do that, but almost there. And fucking Jun Akiyama's unimportant. A lot of guys are unimportant. Oh yeah, we have a Rukaijin now. That's right. As far as, for a little bit, he's still pissed at us. For how we treated him. We'll have him lose to someone then. Yeah, Jun Akiyama can beat him. Not bad at all. Jun Akiyama. It's crazy. Yeah, we also have Dynamite Kid for a little bit. Oh, wow, Pegasus is considered recognizable. Perfect. Key and Wild Pegasus. We haven't done this before either. Still be getting the win. Good stuff. Oh, yeah, we'll probably have that be below that. So we got 5 matches here. We might just run 6, with the Battle Royal taking up a lot of space. So we got Deaton and Smothers. And Taz is on his own. Well, we might go with the Fantastics. Yeah, we'll just go with a 12-minute match. We'll have it be a Steal the Show match. So we'll have Tommy Rogers beat Joel Deaton. Nice. I hate to keep on doing singles matches, but I feel like that's the best case scenario. We'll have Fuchi against Kento Shiga. First time in a singles match. There we go. Fuchi, of course, going to be getting the win. Yeah, probably better. So we'll bump that up. So we just need one more match. We'll probably go with a tag. Yeah, we got Kobashi Kikuchi. Damn, Ultimo Dragon, is he? Just want to make sure. Huh. Wonder why he is, Did we put him in that Battle Royal? Nope. Huh. That's odd. Well, something must be up, because he's not injured. Oh, he is. Let's get him out of there. So make sure no brand. Yeah, we could throw Funaki in there. Don't hate that. Alrighty. So now we can use Ultimate Dragon Super Astro. And it's, see what we got. So yeah, we got, Satoru Zaku here. It's tough. We kind of have, like, a lot of, just, non-entities as far as, like, I just feel like we gotta be missing. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, we might do a Stan Hansen teaming with, like, Richard Slinger. And just see what happens, type of thing. Give him 16 minutes, but, ultimately Stan Hansen will be getting the win. For Super Astro. Ooh, we went over our time. Huh. We'll probably bump down the Battle Royal. Cut a couple of minutes off of it. There we go. Just double check, make sure it's still good to go. Yep. Alright. Let's run the show. So 60 for Wild Pegasus Deo Kia. So I forgot. I could have swore we removed the crossface, but what can you do? As we'll remove it again. C gets the win. We'll just stay with the Wild Bomb at 936. But good stuff though. 62. 69 here for Masanobu Fuchi and Kotaro Shiga. Backdrop suplexes. Fuchi is still doing very well. Very well for himself. Almost in the 80s with that one. It's Jun Akiyama beating Haruka Aichin. Blue Thunder Bomb at 945. Not bad at all. 69 for Gerald Eaton and Tracy Smothers against the Fantastics. Bobby Fulton and Tommy Rogers. Tommy Knocker for Tommy Rogers over Gerald Eaton. They outperformed him. Right decision. There was an 81 for Super Astro and Ultimate Dragon against Stan Hansen and Richard Slinger. The wrong team won. As Stan Hansen gets the win with the Brazos Valley backbreaker, but Slinger probably should have took the fall there. That's crazy. What a team. And Ultimate Dragon and Super Astro. 82 for the 6-man. As, yeah, I mean, Dean Malenko on 91, Hayabusa on 84, Glider 73. Good little 6-man here. It's the Exploder for Big Titan for Dory Funk Jr. Got the crowd hotter, too, so good stuff. Good stuff there. Vader's debut. Gets a poor response for his badass gimmick, so that's fun. The man they call Vader is here, though, and they get the win. As, with an 80, as, yeah, I mean, that's, the idea was very much like he's going to eliminate, out of the 20 people that are in that match, he'll probably eliminate about 6 or 8 of them. Like, he almost eliminates the average, you know, as far as, so that's just a fun little battle royal, though, I think, as far as the Million Battle Royal. And he's going to take on Mitsuha Misawa as an 89 for our main event. Yeah, we did really well in this match. Besides, really, Tiger Mask 3, but even then, Koji Kanemoto wasn't terrible. But Doc with 100. It's insane. Albright with an 85, 88 for Misawa, and then 78. Tiger Mask 3 is Dr. Death busted out the military press slam for the win, and that's their first defense of the All Japan Unified World Tag Team titles. As yeah, great win there for the Megalons Alliance, though. Fun little main event. We'll take it. Hell yeah. That's definitely a better battle royal than what we did. Good stuff. I'll gladly take that. Not a bad show at all. Night 1 in the books. On to night 2 we go. Alrighty, night 2. As yeah, we got a lot of stuff pre-booked here. A couple of backstage incidents of Steven Regal's brought forward Russia's court, accused of moaning about stuff all the time, bubbling us out, being a Debbie Downer as the judge. Stan Hansen found him guilty and says to him to shut up or cheer by drinks right after the show. Ready to go Regal as Fucci. Want to put over Chris Candido. Hell yeah. We'll be able to make that happen. As, let's see what we got here. So for a main event, we do have the All-Asia Tag Team title matchup. I don't know if that will be the main, but we can add that now. So, oh, that ain't it. As, yeah, Dean's definitely not beating Dory Funk Jr. So Regal is going to be beating Dory Funk Jr. Then here comes the American Alliance Alliance. They've chosen their team. It will be Norman Smiley, Steven Regal. So maybe we'll have that open up the show. Now I'm thinking about it. Maybe like some footage from like after night 1, where they're in the locker room and they having like a little press conference. So Tiger Mask 3 gonna be beating Mark Youngblood. This is Mark's last night in the company, so he's gonna get the win there. So we got the Fantastics taking on the Can-Am Express. Doug Furnace is gonna be beating Tommy Rogers. So the Fantastics getting booked back-to-back shows. Hopefully everything goes well there. And Minoru Tanaka is going to be beating Haruka Haijin. Too bad they both are considered unimportant, so that match is going to suck. But we're really just using that match to elevate Minoru Tanaka's pop. That's kind of the idea there. Oh yeah, not a bad couple of shows. Well, we're thinking of having Johnny Ace and Candido as far as the Blonde Crushers. That will just use that. Yeah, Fuchino Gawa. I think of Taue and Fuchi, which I don't hate that actually. It's not a bad match. Yeah, we've done this during the Tag League. It's got an 80. Good the win here is Candido is going to be beating Masato Fuchi. Thanks a lot, Fuchi. Want to pun over? I appreciate it. I think we'll have it be the main, though. That All-Asia Tag Team title matchup. I really do have faith in it. I think it can deliver. You'll have, let's make it a 6-man. Kenta Kobashi. Satoshi Kikuchi. Jun Akiyama. Taking on Stan Hansen. Dan Spivey. Richard Slinger. We'll have Jun Akiyama get a win over Richard Slinger. I'll say probably first time meeting it is. We'll probably place that as the co-main. So we see 2 more matches here. We might go with another singles. Maybe not though. We do have No Fear just kind of hanging out. Yeah, they're unimportant too. Yeah, No Fear, Gladiator Titans. Don't hate it. Only done it once back in '93. We'll give another one to the Big Titan. Try to help elevate him as much as we can. Yeah, we'll put it after that. Yeah, we could use now a singles match of Established Guy versus Young Lion. Go Kensuke. Well, we might go Ultimate Dragon now, I'm thinking about it. Yeah, like Otani and Ultimate Dragon. Sick. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be one of the best Young Lion versus Established Guy matches we'll probably do. Huh. Red shoes. Yeah, we'll probably just leave that there, oddly enough. So I think this is a really good card, though. Well, maybe not as good as what we just booked, but still think it should deliver. Alrighty. Let's run the show. 68 there, yeah. Albright, not great, but just some footage from Aaron here for the Night 2 audience. Doc and Albright after beating Masao and Tiger Mask 3. Talk about who they're going to choose for who they will challenge. It's going to be Brush Combat Club. Champions versus champions. Could be fun, yep. This sucked. But at least Minoru Tanaka gets the win with the Minoru Special number 2 in 952, rather, Jesus. 72, yeah, for Ultimate Dragon and Shinjiro Otani. It's Ultimate Dragon Sleeper, 949. Pretty fucking solid. 57 for Tiger Mask 3 and Mark Youngblood. Tiger Mask 3 with Koji Clutch at 1019. Not bad at all. 59 for the Gladiator Titans against No Fear. So Takeo Mori's really coming along. Just Takayama. It's a goddamn shame how bad he is. He's terrible in this. But Big Titan with the Exploder over Takayama there at 943. Oh wow, 75. KR Express beating the Fantastics as 75 and 76 for the KR Express. So good stuff. I'm happy that, obviously Dan Crawford was struggling a little bit once he was injured and had to get back into the swing of things. Now he's outperforming Doug Furnace, so that's really, really awesome to see. So Mesa Fucci, Akira Taue, losing to the Blonde Crushers as Candido with the Blonde Bombshell over Mesa Fucci. Hell of a win for Chris Candido. Thanks to Fucci wanting to put him over. Fun match, though. Not bad at all. Glad they take the 79-85, though, for the 6-man. Wow. Stan Hansen with the 94. Kobashi with an 81 as Drew Nakayama with the wrist clutch Fisherman's Buster over Richard Slinger in 20 minutes. Not bad at all. Yeah, Drew Nakayama in the 60s now. Slinger not far behind him, but yeah, we're glad they take that. Hell of a match. It's probably going to be better than the All-Asia Tag Team Battle matchup. Yep. It was. Damn. But Regal, though, does get the win over Dory Funk Jr. with the Regal stretch. 23:09. That's their second defense of the All-Asia Tag Team titles. Good stuff. Yeah, good stuff there. I mean, definitely the wrong thing was on last, but I had a lot of faith in that All-Asia Tag Team title matchup. At least it was the second best thing on the card. So it wasn't completely outperformed or anything. But yeah, on to Night 3 we go. Alrighty, Night 3. As, do have a fun match of Big Van Vader and Paul Pix is taking on Masaru and Tiger Mask 3, and also Hayabusa and Firecat teaming up again. They're taking on the Malenko brothers, as well as only 2 matches pre-booked. I'm sure we'll figure it out, but we're going to have Vader beat Tiger Mask 3 here to finally see what his performance rating is going to be going into the match with Masawa, and then Hayabusa and Firecat. It's Firecat getting the win in his return, beating Joe Malenko, also giving that 20 minutes. Probably a mistake, but we'll keep it. Keep it in case we find something better. I'm not really sure. We have Dynamite Kid for a little bit. I was thinking maybe having the old British Bruisers just kind of put over some people. Yeah, Drew Nakayama to KO Mori. Uncle Junior's gonna be beating Dynamite Kid. Assuming we have to make that active. I forget if we kicked him out or not. We might have actually kicked him out. I'm just kind of curious. Yeah, Real World Tag League of 93. It looks like we didn't, but we might have. Let's take a look. Nah, it looks like we didn't. Okay, yeah, so that worked out. Oh, I mean the titles. There we go. There we go. Not that it matters, but just nice. Just nice. As, trying to remember who else is leaving. I think it's just Haruka and Dynamite Kid. So again, Haruka gonna be putting somebody over. Yep, probably Eddie Guerrero here. As, another guy that could use some pop. So this match, again, much like the Minoru Tanaka match, will suck. So we'll keep that down way below on the card. Way down there, probably. Maybe not open the show. At least we'll have, like, trying to think. Yeah, Nakano has him in on the... Well, to have Takano and Nagano team up. George Nakano, Shinichi Nakano. Maybe we might go with the Tactical Tactician Squad. Yeah. Don't hate that. Don't hate it. As, we'll have, Funaki. Beach Torch, yeah, no, he'll beat Shinichi Nakano. Had this be the Steal the Show match. Oh. Shinichi Nakano doesn't really have the stamina for something like that. Bump that down. Yeah, Noe's Pop's slowly getting better. Yeah, we'll go with Masato Tanaka, though. Deki Ozaka is considered important, or recognizable at least, so we'll have him get the win here. Over the Young Lion. Yeah, we'll have to open up the show. See what Headhunter and Vampiro can do. It's Vampiro making his big return in over a year. Well, close to a year. Yeah, we'll go Deaton and Smothers. Don't hate that. Don't hate it. Give him 12 minutes. Vampiro gonna be beating Tracy Smothers. Try to shake that ring rust off of him. Yeah, we could use something to stack the top part of the card. So we'll go with a 6-man. I think we'll have Taue, Fuchi, and Okawa against the Blonde Crushers. But trying to think who's the third man for them. Yeah, we'll go Eddie Gilbert. So we'll have Fuchi. Gonna be beating... I'm thinking Eddie Gilbert, but... Yeah, we'll probably stick with that. Alrighty. That is the card. We're really, I think we're really the idea, you know, having this type of, like, goal in mind to help elevate the talent. Takes up a lot of the undercard, but I think it's working out though. And plus, we're trying to get guys back into the fold, like Vampiro uh, and even Firecat even after he's been gone. But yeah, not a bad little opener. Deke Osaka and Masato Tanaka. Building bomb for Deke Osaka. 10:07. Yep, this sucked, but Black Tiger too. Getting the win as Eddie with the Gory Special in 9:40. He's getting better. Still a little ways away, but he's getting better. British Bruisers losing to Jun Akiyama and Takeo Mori. Both Jun Akiyama and Dynamite Kid were off their games, but still did pretty well. The Jun Akiyama Dynamite Kid just drizzling shits. Terrible. Headhunter A sprains his ankle as Headhunter A and Joel Deaton, or Headhunter A and Vampiro rather, beating Tracy Smothers and Joel Deaton, even though they should not have won. But obviously Vampiro got to get the ring rust off of him, so his performance is going to be a little bad. But at least Headhunter A was the best guy in the match. It kind of helped it out, but yeah, not a bad match though. Not bad. 64 for George Takano, Shinichi Nakano against Shinichi Funaki, Minoru Tanaka. Not a bad little tag match here. It's Funaki tapping out Nakano with the Sean capture. There we go, 76. It's Firecat and Hayabusa back at it again, teaming up as they take on Joe and Dean Malenko. The Malenko brothers is Hayabusa. And Firecat getting the win as Firecat pinning Joe Malenko as he outperforms by a couple of points. Probably the wrong team won, but hey, Firecat's return. You gotta get a win. Just makes sense. They're in a 76 for the 6-man Holy Demon Army against Blonde Crushers and Eddie Gilbert as Fuchi with a backdrop suplex on Eddie Gilbert. Not bad at all. Tally to 76, 71 for Johnny Ace. Not bad. Not bad at all. And an 82 for our main event is Masao and Tiger Mask 3 beating Vader in Wild Pegasus, which Vader with a 68, that is not a good sign. As, Vader, tapping out Tiger Mask 3. I'm assuming I'll have to look at his moveset, make sure he's got his moveset and whatnot. We'll just say he wins with a Vader bomb in 1955. But not a bad main event, but I'm a little nervous about that Triple Crown title match now with Vader's rating there. That's not great. Not a good sign. That's what happens, though, when you're kind of shoehorn someone in from outside of the company in a big-time spot. Sometimes they're not going to deliver the same way as, people that you've established for the past 3 years now. That's what's going to happen. But I'm hoping Masawa can still bust out a great rating with him. He should be able to. I think when it's a normal show, I think they should deliver. But yeah, on to night 4 we go. Alrighty, night 4. As, just realized this is probably set as a lesser event. It is. I mean, it's a pretty good main, hopefully. I don't know. We should have changed that. But, oh yeah, I forgot. We got U2 America as well. Sounds like we had that for the night 1 shows. Chonos want to put over Akira. Probably won't happen. But you never know. And so we got, this British Combat Club Miracle Violence Alliance 6-man. Johnny Smith's going to be beating Terry Gordy. 22 minutes. First time meeting, too, so that's fun. But, a little building there. So, Doc's the agent. And another 6-man of the Malenko Brothers, Dory Funk Jr. Taking on Jinsei Shinzaki, Firecat, and Hayabusa. Dory Funk Jr. going to be beating Jinsei Shinzaki. As, we'll probably have Vader as, we'll probably do it like this. Since, we do have him as a New Japan guy, which we probably shouldn't, but that's okay. As, Vader. Wow, Pegasus. Trying to think. Be a good team for him to face. As, kind of see what we got. Kobashi Kikuchi is not a terrible idea. Yeah. Yeah, it's fun. Love Wild Texas beat Kikuchi. That will have Vader win. If I got to check Vader's moveset, I doubt we'll be able to do it here. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Wait, is that? Yep, doesn't have it. Oh, wow. That's not what I wanted. Well, there we go. At least that worked. Yeah, we said to find Vader bomb, Vader solved. Okay. Works for me. Works for me. Oh, yeah, that's right. Get everything pre-booked. I'm just kind of thinking here as far as what we could kind of build to. There's not really a whole lot. I wouldn't hate a Stan Hansen, Dan Spivey versus Masao and Tiger Mask 3 match. Don't hate it. Yeah, don't hate it at all. 20 minutes. Masao getting the win. Dan Spivey. We might elevate that as the main. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. It's pretty good. Main, co-main, and then right before the co-main. Like that nice little 1, 2, 3 there. Yeah, so let's do the Gladiator Titans with Cactus Jack. Against Hosaka, Asako, and, oof, I guess Vampiro, yeah. Because now Headhunter A is injured. Not the greatest match. For, pretty one-sided. We'll have Cactus. He's gonna beat Vampiro. Alrighty. Yeah, I think it's gonna be better than... I don't know. Yeah, we'll probably play it safe and put it down there. So Hayabusa is gonna do well, but, you know, it's like Genstation Black is not gonna do that great. Like, Hayabusa and Malenko are gonna do well. And I know in this match, like, Cactus and Gladiator are gonna do well. It's tough. Tough. Sasuke's is considered unimportant, so he'll be beating the Dynamite Kid. First time meeting. Great Sasuke getting the win. Yeah, Dynamite Kid is fucking pissed. Masaida's like, yeah, probably shouldn't be doing this. Fuck it. See, we can have Harukaijin lose too. Candido's about the same. We just had him put over Black Tiger. Taz isn't a terrible idea. Yeah, probably Taz. That's crazy. Super Astro's popularity's pretty high. They don't have any chemistry. Okay, as we will go with... Looks like this will be Funaki. Just want to make sure. Yeah, I don't think we've done this before, because I think when Funaki debuted, Aijin was already gone. Then the final singles match, as we'll have Established Talent versus Young Lion. Looks like we'll go... Actually, we'll go with the tag. Go Mitsuya Momoto and Masao Inoue. Let's see. Terry Funk's not a bad option. Do Funk and Slinger. Be fun. Slinger over. No way. Alright. We put together a pretty good little show here. Referee being used too much, and we also didn't have a Steal the Show match. Yeah, we'll have water. Get the main. Probably would be this match. Alright. And I think we picked a venue, yeah? Nope. We did not. I think we're gonna go back to Chubu for this one. Maybe not. Maybe we'll Osaka Joe Hall. Alrighty. Night 4. 70 for the opener. Wow. As Terry Funk and Richard Slinger beating Mitsuya Masanoe. It's a great performance there from Terry Funk. Great stuff there from Terry. God, that sucked. As that should have been the opener. Instead. Boy, we fucked up there. Another bad match. Sasuke beating Dynamite Kid with the Michinoku Driver. Doubled his performance. Nice win for Sasuke. And we got a 72. Cactus Jack, the Cactus Elbow over Vampiro. So 77 for Cactus. 74 for the Gladiator. I think there's some good stuff here. That's not a bad match at all. Vampiro is already in the 50s again. That's good. 78 for this 6-man of Hayabusa Firecat and Shinsei Shinzaki against Dean, Dory Funk Jr., and Joe Malenko. Dory Funk Jr., the pile driver of Shinsei Shinzaki. That's fun. Fun little fish. And 80 for Vader and Wild Pegasus against Tsuyoshi Kikuchi and Kenta Kobashi. It's Kobashi doing the heavy lifting in this match. But Vader, the Vader bomb in 20 minutes. Got the crowd hotter. And 85, yeah. Figured it was going to deliver, but I think that main event's going to be just a little bit better. At least, fingers crossed. Johnny Smith being really off his game hurt the match, though, too. That could have been even better. Johnny Smith gets the win with Death Valley Bomb. Maybe he was the worst guy in the match, thanks to being off his game. They're just great, but how about Regal and Norman, though, with 88s and 84s? Some good stuff. That title match is going to be pretty awesome. 93 for Masawa and Tiger Mask 3. They get the revenge win over Hanson Spivey. Hanson with a 99, 88 for Masawa. Great stuff. Tiger Mask 3, really off his game. Worst guy in the match. Goddamn it with it. Emerald Flosion for Masawa over Dan Spivey in 20 minutes. Not a bad little show for the Osaka Joe Hall crowd. Yeah, we'll gladly take that. First couple of nights so far, been pretty good. No complaints. It's on to night 5 again. Alright, so it turns out by the time this gets done rendering, it will probably not be ready till Sunday. So now it's going to be delayed an entire day. How unfortunate. But luckily, though, again, there's nothing to be scheduled on Sunday, so I'm a little bit more lenient when it comes to that. But we have 4 things pre-booked for this Night 5 show. We have a backstage incident. As it's Hayabusa and Stan Hansen. As Hayabusa was brought for Wrestler's Court, accused of being an hour late to pick up his fine travel partners, the judge, Stan Hansen, found him guilty and sentenced to pay for his travel partner's meals for the next 3 shows. Alrighty. So our 4 matches here. So we have a Gladiator Titans with Big Van Vader. Because I love that team. It just seems awesome. They're going to take on the British Combat Club in a 6-man, which I think we're going to have that be the main event. I'm not sure, though, exactly, because this Masawa Jun Akiyama Blonde Crushers match, it's pretty good, but I don't know if it should be the main. It's kind of the thing there. We'll have to change the Gladiator out, as I just now realized that. He's taking out the Kero Mori. So we'll go ahead and try to do that here. Yeah, we'll do Cactus Jack. That's kind of a fun little match. Oh, forgot to change that. There we go. Alrighty. So, we'll put this as the main. I really like that match, though. I think it's fun. As Big Van Vader's going to beat Johnny Smith. We're still building up Vader. We're trying. I will not give up on that man. Tag match, Masawa and Jun Akiyama are going to be the Blonde Crushers of Johnny Ace and Chris Candido. They've actually traded wins back and forth, 93 and 94, so it's funny that they've had a tag match every year, basically, besides, 92. But, yeah, Masawa's going to get the win there. I think that's a fun little co-main, and then we have just 2 undercard matches where established talent taking on young lion talent as Cactus Jack beating Kamui, like we just saw, and then Gensuke Sasaki and Yoshihiro Takayama, which these are two pretty good matches, to be honest. I don't hate those matches. Not too bad, not too bad. Kind of want to see a Firecat Jinsei Shinzaki tag match. As far as I know, those guys are unimportant, so we need to have them take on established talent. Might be an Ultimo Dragon Super Astro match. Don't hate it. Don't hate it. So we'll have Super Astro get the win over Jinsei Shinzaki. Well, they've had a tag match as far as that's first time. Yeah, we'll split up the two singles there with a tag. Not bad. Not bad at all. Go with another tag. Let's go Mitsuya Momoto and Haruka Aijin teaming up. We'll go with Nakano and Takano. Another 10-minute match. We'll have Shinichi Nakano beat Haruka Aijin. Yeah, we'll probably put that there, to be honest. Go with another singles. I really hope the power doesn't go out, as it's kind of now storming now, so that'd just be great. Fucking power goes out in the middle of recording. That would be a big yikes. Katoa Shiga. Yeah, we'll go Tiger Mask 3. He could use some wins. It's crazy he's only considered unimportant with his pop where it's at. Never had a singles match between the two. That's fun. Alright, so the final match needs to be a Steal the Show match. We'll go with a 6-man. Actually, I might go with a tag. Might go with Dean and Wild Pegasus against Hayabusa and actually, let's go Wild Pegasus and Dynamite Kid. I'll have them team. So yeah, then Satoru Osaka and Hideki Ozaka. We'll have Satoru Osaka beat Dynamite Kid. I think Dynamite's got yeah, he's in the 50s pop-wise. So, I mean, it won't really help him out a whole lot, but it just every little bit helps. Dynamite Kid. Yeah, he's gonna be a bit unhappy. But that is okay. It's weird. I don't know, I feel like we should kind of have it a little lower on the card. But I'm not sure. Yeah, I think this is for the best. This formatting. Yeah. Alrighty, so we just gotta pick the venue. Yeah, we probably won't run Wakayama. Yeah, the wrestling industry being in the toilet right now is not great. The economy's falling, so we're struggling a little bit as far as getting asses and seats. Well, we might run the Toyoshi General Gymnasium. I will say this. We should not have put the New Japan Best Of TV show as an A show, because now I can't change it until it's off the air. And we've lost Pop 2 weeks in a row, so not great. not great at all. But hopefully we get through it unfazed by the time we can change it. Hopefully, as far as we gain the Pop back for each of the major shows. But Kensuke Sasaki beating Yoshihiro Takayama with Strangled Gama. 10-29, 58 there, 62 for Tiger Mask 3 and Kento Shiga. Tiger Mask 3 with the Moonsault in 10 minutes. 61 for Satoru Osaka and Hideki Osaka against Wild Pegasus Dynamite Kid. Satoru Sako pinning Dynamite Kid with the Super Driver Sako there in 10 minutes. Wildpex is the best guy in the match, so that's good. Yeah, I mean, that's a nice match, just besides Dynamite Kid, and he's there to put somebody over. I don't hate it. Yeah, we put a little too much faith in this. That's okay, though. George and Shinichi Nakano getting some wins, so it's nice to see it. Shinichi Nakano with a Dragon Suplex on Haruka Aijin in 10 minutes. Wow, 77. As, Firecat, Jinsei Shinzaki, of course, have that great chemistry, and Ultimate Dragon Super Astro, of course, have excellent chemistry. Just, probably should have this be the Steel Show match. That's alright, though. Firecat and Astro were pretty close, but obviously Dragon and Jinsei Shinzaki was almost 60 points difference. Nuts, but I got a 77. That should have been above this. Was Cactus Jack beating Takeo Mori with the double arm DDT in 10 minutes. Not much heat behind it, but it's pretty close, though. So that's cool. Surprised Cactus only got a 67. That's okay, though. Luckily, it's just a tour show. 70, though, for Masao and Jun Akiyama against the Blonde Crushers. As Masao with the Emerald Flosion on Johnny Ace, which Masao right now is dealing with, now that we bought out New Japan, he's feeling a little perturbed that he is the ace right now. Because Tenyu's got more pop than him, Inoki's got more pop than him, and it's really affecting his confidence there. I've already given him about $200,000, and now it's going to be a constant battle. It's going to be rough. Glad we didn't have that main event, as Big Van Vader with the Gladiator Titans taking on the British Combat Club as our main event. Is Big Van Vader pinning Johnny Smith after the Vader Bomb. 75, though, was the best guy in the match almost, besides Norman Smiley. Outperformed him, but yeah, I mean, Gladiator and Johnny Smith were off their games, but still delivered in a big way, almost in the 80s. Not bad. Just sucks about Masao. We gotta get him on the right path if we can. We might just have to strip him of his being the ace, which would suck. But I don't know, though. It's might be for the best. I don't know, we'll see. So on to the next night we go. Alrighty, night 6. So, I just went ahead and removed Masao from being the figurehead. He was really dropping the business down by like 25%, which is not great because business is already in the shitter. But, yeah, I just feel like it's going to be for the best if we just replace him. Because Tender's more over and Noki's more over, but also is more charismatic and all that shit where we can't really affect that. But Dory Funk Jr. passing on microphone work to Black Tiger 2 there. Are 4 matches that have been pre-booked. So we have an 8-man, which is a bit of a mid-card 8-man. It's really nothing that's screaming out to be a main event. That's not great. This is probably, if there were to be a main event, it would be this. So the All-Asia Tag Team title matchup, Gladiator Titans versus British Combat Club. Is Norman Smiley going to beat Big Titan there? So then this is the 8-man. Kobashi Kikuchi, Jun Akiyama, and Takeo Mori against George Takano, Shinichi Nakano, Masao Inoue, Mitsuya Yamamoto. So we're going to have Takeo Mori beat Masao Inoue there. George Takano a little upset. So is Shinichi Nakano. So is... Alright, I guess that's not going to work out. Makes no sense that they would be pissed about having one of their young lions on their team lose a young lion on the other team, but what can you fucking do? As, looks like it's going to be Jun Akiyama now. Unbelievable. Just realized... Oh no, okay, we're right. As, yeah, this Firecat Jinsei Shinzaki Hideki Ozaka Satoru Sako match as Firecat and Jinsei Shinzaki are going to lose again here. Satoru Sako going to beat Jinsei Shinzaki. Thank God Hideki Ozaka has is the only one that is not perceived as unimportant. And Wildpex is going to beat Tomoe Honda. It's our final pre-booked thing. So as far as I'm going to give Masao the night off. I'm thinking Toway and Black Tiger taking on maybe Terry Gordy and Taz. Don't hate it. Or even I wouldn't mind Terry Funk and Richard Slinger. That'd be a fun match. Give them a good bit of time here as we'll have Toway beat Slinger. We'll have probably one more singles match as far as established guy versus young lion guy. We might actually love the tactical tactician squad take on, as far as trying to think of, Ruka Aijin and Samu Teranishi. Why not? So Minoru Tanaka beat Ruka Aijin. Alright, as, yeah, we'll have Teo Kia be the young lion in the singles. Yeah, Johnny Smith. We've had done this before, yeah, those back in November. Johnny Smith getting the win. Honestly, we probably will have that open up the show. We'll run it like that. So we need to steal the show matches. That's what we'll need here. Got a couple of tags. I'd like to have a 6-man. Probably the Fantastics. I can always trust them delivering. Joel Dean, Billy Black, and Smothers. You know, we've done this a handful of times. Yeah, about once a month now. I mean, we got a 64 every time. This time we'll have Deaton and Black and some others get the win. So we'll have Tracy beat Jackie Fulton. Give him 12 minutes. A lot of undercard stuff, but that's okay. We can get away with it. We'll see how we're doing now as far as not having... Yeah, business is way better now. We can actually run places and, like, that we would normally not sell out, be able to sell out now. Damn, yeah. Well, we could sell at the Dreamies. We'll run here, actually. We haven't ran here since December. On the show. 48 for the opener. As the Tactical Tactician Squad beating Aruka Aijin and Samatsu, which they're almost in the 60s now. So that's awesome. No more special for Aruka Aijin. Still, you know, as far as still was a poor way to start, I guess. Cooled the crowd a little, but Samatsu Nishi's god-awful. We just need to get rid of him. 60 for Johnny Smith and Deo Kia. Death Valley Bomb for Johnny Smith and 952. So I got a 60. 57 for Timon Honda and Wild Pegasus. Wild Pegasus with the Wild Bomb in 1029. Should have been before. Should have flipped him, but that's okay. 58 for Fire Cat Jinsei Shinsaki against Asako and Hosaka. Super Driver Asako there for Satoru Asako. 1006. So Firecat did the best of 4 guys, but then Asako and Hosaka outperformed them. And then 61 for Jackie Fulton. Fantastics. Just all around killing it against Tracy Smothers, Geraldine, and Billy Black. Smothers pinning Jackie Fulton with the Jawjacker in 1205. Bobby Fulton with a 63. 62 for Tommy Rogers. 58 for Jackie Fulton. Geraldine with a 57 and a 52 for Smothers and a 45 for Billy Black, rounding up the group. Yeah, Billy Black. I mean, we're still trying to kind of get him out of here, but there's still a little juice there left as far as that run, being that the third guy for Smothers and Deaton. But especially now the roster's expanded. He might get the chop and block finally, as this 8-man actually did pretty well here for a 68. Kobashi had to do most of the heavy lifting. Kikuchi with a 67. That's not a good sign, but Takano with a 59. Same thing for Jun Akiyama. So that's cool. Just, yeah, Masao, Noe, and Mitsuya Momoto just being the shits in that match. But Jun Akiyama, though, with the Blue Thunder Bomb, and yeah, not a bad showing there from the team on the left. So, which is nice. Nice that those guys are coming together well. Then our co-main event is Taue, Black Tiger 2 taking on Terry Funk and Richard Slingers. Towie's a dynamic kick for Richard Slinger, 20-29. Slinger seemed off his game, and Eddie was the worst guy in the match. Unfortunately, but Towie's the best guy in the match. So that works out. Not a bad little co-main. 77 main event. The All Asia Tag Team titles. This Gladiator Titans losing the British Combat Club is. Yeah, I mean, they're just a tremendous team so far, and they've had a very good run as All Asia Tag Champs. And have another great successful defense there. The third one of the reign. It's Norm with the Norman conquest of a big Titan, and yeah, we just couldn't get it rolling. I don't know what it was. Just wasn't that great of a card. A lot of undercard stuff. That just kind of seems to be the pattern here. I don't want someone to get hurt, especially with having such a long tour like we have here, where it's 15 days. You try to pace it out to where your guys aren't going to get hurt. Trying, and so far no one's gotten hurt. Hopefully we keep it up though in 1995. Nice to have a year where we don't have a serious injury take out somebody. We've had so many serious injuries as far as starting with Dan Crawford. That was really the first big one, and then to Kawada. We've had Vampiro be out for a while. Kojima's been out for a while. It's been tough. Hopefully everything's smooth sailing heads on to the next night we go though. Alrighty, night 7. As Towie and Black Tiger 2 teaming up again, taking on the Blonde Crushers. 6-man of Big Van Vader and Gladiator Titans taking on the Super Generation Army. Yes, have Miracle Vines Alliance, or the Miracle Vines Connection rather. Terry, Gordy, and Dr. Death Steve Williams taking on British Combat Club, which that's probably the co-main. I really like this card though, at least so far. We threw some bigger stuff in there as Billy Black was brought to the wrestler's court, accused of forgetting to shake another worker's hand when entering the locker room. As the judge, Stan Anson, found him guilty and sentenced him to buy drinks for everyone after the show. Alrighty. But yeah, this is the main. Because it's probably going to be... Yeah, this is a nice match. The Gladiator getting the win. As, I don't know how I feel about this. I just, yeah, I think I'm going to have to call an audible there and have Kobashi get a win. Gonna be Big Titan. We'll see how Masawa's doing as far as... He should be back morale-wise. And the Miracle Vines Connection against the British Combat Club. Which Regal and Norman are going to beat the Miracle Vines Connection. Regal's going to beat Terry Gordy. Then Towie and Black Tiger 2. As they're going to lose to the Blonde Crushers. Candido's going to beat Black Tiger 2. Also given that 20 minutes. And Taz taking on Masato Tanaka in 10 minutes there. Probably have Gary Albright being a singles as well. Like taking on probably taking on a Young Lion. Probably squashing them. Honestly, it's fun booking him. Yeah, like Juni Zamida. He's going to get killed. 6-minute squash. Yeah, 5-minute squash. Sure, is he... Should he be, actually be in there working, trying to help the Young Lion out? Absolutely. But, fuck Juni Zamida. Fuck him. That's what I say. It's, seeing another Wild Pegasus Dynamite Kid teaming. I think we'll do Firecat and Jinsei Shinzaki. Yeah. I was thinking, obviously we hadn't done that, but just to give Firecat and Jinsei Shinzaki a win, as Firecat could be beating Dynamite Kid. Wouldn't mind that being a steal the show match, but I just know Dynamite Kid's not going to deliver, so just kind of is what it is. A lot of tag matches, so I like that. As we'll probably have another singles. Yeah, like Tomoe and Honda. Actually, I'm trying to think. Yeah, TEW has been used. Yuji Tagada hasn't been used. Wow, since November. Jesus. We really need to use Yuji Tagada. As, let's see. Yeah, I was going to use Hayabusa, but I don't know. I think him and Gilbert have good chemistry. Could be wrong. Not under Gilbert. Damn. Well, not really seeing it here. Kind of. I will just. Doug Furnace, that's who it is. Joe Malenko has awful chemistry with him. Yeah, I mean, I don't hate it. Don't hate it. Steal the show match. Thinking a 6-man. Having Kensuke. Yeah, Kensuke with Takano and Nagano. Taken on. We'll go Super Astro, Deki Ozaka, and Vampiro. Oh. That's all fuckered up. There's Torosako. So we'll have Kensuke get the win. He's going to beat Vampiro. Yeah, we'll probably place it there. So we're really rolling now at the halfway point of the tour. Everything's coming together. Wouldn't hate that. Wouldn't hate running Korakuen. Yeah, let's run Korakuen. 47 years, Albright beating Juniza Maito with a powerbomb in 5 minutes. Huh. Squash was a terrible idea, huh? Interesting. Oh my. So yeah, Taz and Masato Tanaka, they have great chemistry. However, Taz isn't over enough. Fun match though. Cut the Hajime for Taz. 9:54. 55 for Jinsei Shinzaki and Firecat against Wild Pegasus Dynamite Kid. Yeah, Dynamite Kid phoning it in. It's Firecat with the moonsault over Dynamite Kid. It's a good little match. Okay, 63 here. Doug Furnace and Yuji Tagata. It's good chemistry. It's German suplex for Doug Furnace in 9:31. 75. Doug Furnace not bad at all. Ooh, 58. It's not good when the Steal the Show match is worse than the match that had a Young Lion in it. As Kensuke Sasaki with the Northern Lights bomb. Man, not sure what happened there. Felt like everybody in that match is pretty talented. Just, I guess, not talented enough. Good performances by everybody but Vampiro, who was off his game. So that sucks. 73 for Taue and Black Tiger 2. Holy Demon Army taking on the Blonde Crushers. Yeah, I mean, this honestly could have went either way. Obviously, Taue and Black Tiger were the better team, but I do love that Blonde Crushers team. It's Johnny Ace and Candido. Candido, the blonde bombshell of her. Eddie Guerrero in 1952. I mean, that's a fun team, or that's a fun match, though, with Candido and Eddie. And 83 here for Doc and Gordy against the British Combat Club, which, two great fucking teams here. The Royal Conquest, though, for Steven Regal over over Terry Gordy. And it's pretty close, though. Probably could have went to the Miracle Vines connection, but hell of a match, though. I'm very, very happy with that performance. It's 77 for our 6-man main event. As Kenta Kobashi with the Orange Crush on Big Titan there. Some good stuff. Yeah, Kobashi Masaura 88, and then Kikuchi with a 70. Vader and the Gladiator did the same, and then Big Titan with a 63. I'd like to see if Vader and Awesome could team and it had like any chemistry or anything. Because that'd be pretty fucking sick. Yeah, nice little card, honestly. It just sucks that the the squash didn't really go over well, but what can you do? You know, what can you do? But on the night 8 we go. We're almost at the halfway. Well, actually, a little over the halfway point of the tour. And again, no one's gotten hurt, so fingers fucking crossed. Alrighty, night 8 here, as got 4 things pre-booked. It's nice having 4 instead of having just 2 things pre-booked. Makes this a little easier, half and half. So we got, this is probably the main, Vader with the Gladiator Titans. Again, this time taking on the Miracle Violence Alliance. As Albright's going to beat Big Titan in 20 minutes, so that's a nice win for the Alliance. Then we have 2 kind of like mid-card matches here. So Osaka and Vampiro taking on the Fantastics. Might be a Steal the Show match. Yeah, it's bigger to steal the show matches. We're gonna give Vampiro the win. So that's nice for him. And then Deet and Smothers against Ultimo Dragon and Super Astro. Yeah, that actually makes more sense to be the steal the show match. So, we'll just do the little switcheroo here. Yeah, that's gonna be a banger. We might not have done this before. Yeah, first time meeting. It's gonna be nice. And then we have Headhunter A taking on Masato Tanaka, which we've done a handful of times. And yeah, it's just a nice little... Oh, never mind. We will not be doing that. Looks like it's Shuni's Amida. Yeah, that's fine. It's not gonna be great, but what can you do? See, we could do a Jun Akiyama Takeo Mori match. Just kind of see. So we got the Tactical Tactician Squad. Which, I mean, it could be a pretty good little match, honestly. Wouldn't hate it. Give Jun Akiyama the win over Minoru Tanaka. Not bad at all. Not bad, not bad. I think Jinsei Shinzaki in the singles. You know, we haven't used Otani a whole lot either. Which is a huge mistake. Yeah, do Fuchi and Otani. I think we've done this before, yeah, during the tag league. It's not bad. Fuchi's gonna get the win, though. Oh, Fuchi's the agent. Timothy Mamoto Wiko. Let's make sure we change the name of this. So we got two Young Lions matches and got a couple of mid-card matches. Maybe something to go right before that Big Van Vader, Gladiator Titan 6-man. Yeah, I think, yeah, I mean, Kobashi and Kikuchi's always a good shout. They're taking on Hanson Spivey, so maybe something like Stan Hansen, Johnny Ace. Don't hate it. I don't hate it. That's a fun little match. Probably done it before. Wow, yeah, during the tag league a couple of years back. First tag league we booked. It was the last time we did it. That's fun. I'll have Hansen get the win. He's going to beat Kikuchi. That's a solid co-main. Man, I'm really happy with this card now. That definitely beefed it up. We needed that. So again, the South's not really booked on something, which is fine. Yeah, we could do something with Hayabusa and Dean Malenko. I think, you know, they haven't really faced off in a hot minute. As far as Dean and... Do Dean and Pegasus. Against Hayabusa. Would love to have Shinsei Shizaki. Would love to have the Great Sasuke. Would even love to have Tiger Mask 3, but, you know, I don't think any of that... You know, the Sasuke teaming doesn't work, and... Tiger Mask 3, I guess, could work. Kind of would love a Black Tiger team. That'd be cool. But also that doesn't... Yeah, probably Firecat. That's probably the match that makes the most sense to do. Actually. Had it be the Steal the Show match. It's, No, who's gonna lose is the real question of this, because first time meeting, both teams, you know, we know Hayabusa and Firecat have chemistry. Actually, they don't have chemistry, actually, but we know Dean and Pegasus do. We'll probably have Dean beat Firecat, actually. Good stuff, though. Good stuff. Oh, that's right, we don't need a Steal the Show match. It's, fucked up because of the pre-booked angle that we had to change. So we're now going to bump this up to 20 minutes. And there we go. Let's see what we get here. Is Night 8 will be ran in the Wakayama Prefectural Gym. That's probably for the best. Just double check, make sure this is good to go. Yep. It is. Alright, so Headhunter A against Juni's Maeda. It's Headhunter A getting the win in 9:43. Diving leg trap there. And that gets a 61. That's not a bad opener. 65 for Fuchi and Otani's backdrop suplex for Fuchi in 9:59. 67 for the technical tactician squad as they beat Jun Akiyama to KO Mori. Or they lose, rather, to Jun Akiyama and KO Mori. They probably should have got the win, though. 61s for both guys. That's a really great performance. I love that tactical tactician squad, man. They're going to be a force. I'm excited to see what they're going to be at going to that tag league, the 95 tag league. I know it's, literally almost a full calendar year away in the game, but they're already at 61s here, and they're only getting better. That's going to be great, but that's a wrist clutch fisherman's buster for Jun Akiyama over Minoru Tanaka. Six-man of Hosaka and Asaka with Vampiro against the Fantastics. It's Vampiro with the nail in the coffin over Jackie Fulton, and he at least had the same performance as Jackie Fulton, so he's back to kind of where he was before the injury. Nice little six-man. Wrong team wins, but we're trying to elevate Vampiro back to his, back to the form he was before the injury. And 80 as for this tag match of Smothers and Deaton against Super Astro and Ultimo Dragon. Ultimo Dragon with a 91 is insane. Side DT for Ultimo Dragon at 13 minutes. Can't beat that. And then 82 for Dean and Wild Pegasus against Firecat and Hayabusa. Good stuff, yeah. I mean, Dean and Wild Pegasus, it's a good little team. Texas Cloverleaf for Dean over Firecat in 20 minutes. It's going to be a pretty good show. Well, thought it was going to be pretty good. Somehow that's a 79. As Hands with the armbar for Kikuchi. That's tough. John Ace with the 66. I don't know what the hell happened there. He should have been at least in the 70s, but what can you do? Oh, Kobashi. Seething after the match. John Ace almost injured him. Well, we got a bruised eye socket from Big Van Vader. As belly-to-belly suplex from Garabart over Big Titan. Sucks about the injury there to Vader, but at least it's just a bruised eye socket and not something super serious. Still sucks, though. It probably does not feel good having a bruise on the eye socket. Yeah, I mean, Dean and Wild Pegasus against the Hayabusa and Firecat team. Best match on the whole entire card. Didn't see that coming, to be honest. But that's awesome. Hell yeah. Night 8 in the books. On to Night 9 we go. We're almost in the double digits. And we'll be at the home stretch. So, again, we're kind of getting... We're towards the, we're 2 weeks into the tour. Guys are starting to feel it. Vader getting injured now. Probably try to pump the brakes on him. I know we have a tag match where he teams with both Big Titan and Mike Awesome. So we'll probably have to see just kind of where he's at injury-wise before we do that. So, yeah, on to the Night 9 show we go. Alrighty, as Night 9, it is said as a lesser event, which might be a mistake, but I don't mind this card, at least what we have planned. As Vader and Big Titan teaming up to take on Masao and Jun Akiyama. Masao's going to beat Big Titan there. Then we have the Super Generation Army against Johnny Ace, Dan Hansen, and Dan Spivey. Johnny Ace going to beat Jun Akiyama there, so that's not going to be Jun Akiyama. That should be Tiger Mask 3. There we go. Nice little change. Oh, that's right. Jun Akiyama's not involved with the match now. Yeah, Tiger Mask 3 can take that fall. Now that's going to get fucked up, but that's okay. And then Cactus Jack. Terry Funk against Headhunter A and Vampiro. Is Cactus Jack going to beat Headhunter A? So that should be a fun little match, though. Hopefully. And we also have Dory Funk Jr. versus Kento Shiga, which first time meeting. I mean, it's when you have someone like Dory Funk Jr. In there against the Young Lion. Talk about a learning experience for someone like that. That's huge. Can't buy that. Yeah, it's been a couple days since Teo Kia's been involved in the match. Sasuke's still unimportant. Yeah, I mean, Ogawa's not a bad option. Yeah, we'll go with Ogawa. Haven't had a match yet. Ogawa gonna get the win. Good stuff. Probably have that be after Dory Funk Jr. and Kento Shiga. Yeah, I mean, I've been loving as far as would love to see again Dean Malenko and Wild Pegasus. This time it's going to be Hayabusa and Ultimo Dragon. I'm just trying to put together the craziest tag match we can. Yeah, this is like if we ever use these junior heavyweight tag team titles, which we probably will. This is the type of shit that we're gonna have, and that's super exciting. As far as like Ultimo Dragon and Astro, like that team's great. Dean and Wild Pegasus is great. We have like a good division just with our juniors, so let alone combining some of the other juniors like Fuchi and Ogawa too. Like we got some guys in that division that would make that really really exciting. So I'm thinking, as far as I really want to give Hayabusa this win. I think we're gonna give it to Wild Pegasus as far as the loss. That should be a really good match. Should be. We'll see if it is. We'll have that be the co-main, actually. So yeah, we have pretty standard, like, as far as the top of the card stuff. Now we just need, like, a steal the show match, and probably just another match, just maybe, like, another undercard singles match or something. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, like, do, Holy Demon Army, Fuchi, Black Tiger. Yeah, we probably can't do, like, Candido, but, we can go with, Doc, Gordy, Taz. So we'll have, Gordy beat Eddie. Oh, yeah, that's Steel Show match. This is going to be a pretty good card. I got a lot of faith in it, honestly. I think this would be better here. Yeah, alrighty. So back-to-back six-mans. I think we're good there. And we'll have a singles. Masato Tanaka. I think Sasuke. Yeah, he's just something important though. It would kind of help us out pop-wise, but I don't think it'd help us out a whole lot. Same thing for Aijin. Man, oh man. Candido's considered recognizable, so that's fun. Do this again here. Is Candido gonna get the win? He's a bit unhappy. And then Vampiro being used far too much. Other than that, we should be fine. Oh, where to run this show? My God, I can't believe we can run. I mean, we could almost sell out the Tokyo Dome. That's nuts. We are doing very good business as far as for the company. You can't really beat that. We'll probably actually run here, the Nagoya Civic General Gymnasium. Not a bad call. Yeah, again, it's just a pre-booking thing being fucked. Let's run it. 59 for the openers. Candido over. Kind my kid. I was a little nervous about this match, just if it was going to work out. Oh no, it definitely did. Candido. It's almost in the 70s now. So he gets to run the Blonde Bombshell in 10 minutes. 58 here for Dory Funk Jr. and Kandori Shiga. That's the Cloverleaf for Dory Funk Jr. for Kandori Shiga in 10 minutes. Bad. 59. Ogawa and Teo Kias, they don't click. Great. At least it wasn't too bad. 77 for the sixth man, a Holy Demon Army, and the Miracle Vons Alliance. The Alliance gets the win. Gordy pinning Black Tiger 2 with the backdrop driver. Not bad. Eddie's in the 60s. Fuchi and Taue in the 80s. Of course, Doc's killing it. Still in the 90s. Good stuff. Terry Funk. Cactus Jack beating Vampiro in Headhunter A as the Cactus Elbow onto Headhunter A in 19 minutes. Not bad at all. 91. Holy shit. As Kobashi and Hansen with 98s and 93s really pulling this match ahead. As Johnny Ace pinning Tiger Mask 3 with the Ace Crusher. Johnny Ace, worst guy in the match. Probably should have just had him fucking lose. But hell of a performance, though. 91 again. As Dean and Wild Pegasus losing to Ultimo Dragon and Hayabusa as a Falcon Arrow from Hayabusa over Wild Pegasus in 1953. Yeah, just what a junior team. What a junior team. And 89 for our main event. It's Big Van Vader in Big Titan losing to Jun Akiyama and Mitsuharu Misawa as Misawa pinning Big Titan Theorem of Flosion. Misawa again killing it. It's going to have to carry Big Van Vader in that matchup, but maybe get to pop here. And yeah, this was a nice show. I had a good feeling about that show and happy it delivered in a big way. So going into night 10, I think we're in a great spot. I think that just kind of showed a little bit what we're going to be doing on that normal event, as far as we'll still be able to run low 90s just with as a lesser show. So at a normal show we could be somewhere around that same wavelength, so that's great to see. And yeah, just as long as Slinger wants to leave, wants to move on to new things. Interesting. Well, can't really control him. If he wants to leave, I guess he can leave. Unfortunately. Yeah, that just happens. He's like, it's time to move on. I'm cool with it, though. He's not really someone that we have big plans for, so that's fine. We'll just have him start losing to people. So, on to Night 10 we go. Alrighty, Night 10, which we actually have 6 matches pre-booked, so that's awesome. We're really pouring it on now that we're at the tail end of the tour. So as far as the main event goes, this is probably the main, as it's going to be Vader and the Gladiator taking on the Miracle Bonds Connection. This is a really cool match. We're going to have Doc and Gordy get the win over Gladiator and Vader, but I just... What a dream match that is for absolute units of competitors just beating the fuck out of each other. Probably the co-main. Yeah, I mean, this Doug Furnace, Eddie Gilbert, Taue, Black Tiger 2 match is pretty cool. Do like this Dragon and Astro Fuchi Ogawa match as well. I think we're going to go with this, though, as the co-main. Fuchi and Ogawa are going to beat the Ultimo Dragon Super Astro team. That's a big win for Fuchi and company. And we're going to have Taue and Black Tiger 2 taking on Doug Furnace and Eddie Gilbert. Furnace beating Black Tiger 2. And, yeah, I mean, that's a big win for Doug Furnace and Eddie Gilbert. So then we're going to have probably the Tactical Tactician squad taking on the British Bruisers. As Funaki's going to beat Dynamite Kid. This is just to help elevate those guys. But it should be a good performance, though, from the Tactical Tactician squad, which Dynamite Kid's pissed. And now that Slinger has put in his fucking notice, we're going to have Kikuchi beat him here. And Dan Crawford taking on Timon Honda as the established talent, taking on Young Lion talent, obviously. The established talent's going to get the win. So we just need a steal the show match, or maybe a better co-main. Potentially. Something just to spice it up a little bit. That's kind of what I'm thinking. We could even have this be a steal the show match, honestly. I wouldn't hate that, because I kind of want to have another Young Lion match versus established talent guy. Yeah, we'll bump that up a little bit. Yeah, let's just kind of see what we get. Yeah, Big Titan's not doing anything, so that's probably... You can do him and Takayama. Don't hate it. Yeah, I haven't done it in almost a year as far as singles match goes. Big Titan hopefully is over enough as far as let me just double check. Okay, he's recognizable. Perfect. That's exactly what we need. Big Titan getting the win. Good stuff. We'll probably have that, yeah, be the first match. So then, as far as a co-main, I would not mind as far as either... We could do something with Dean, since it's been almost, It's been a couple days at least since we last used them. But it's tough. It's tough because I would love to kind of see what Hayabusa could do as far as, excuse me about that, as but at the same time I just like a Kobashi. We can't use Kikuchi, but we can use Jun Akiyama or Tiger Mask 3. I think we'll go with Tiger Mask 3 and Misawa taking on like Hansen, Spivey, and we'll use like Dean Malenko as the junior guy. Don't hate that. It's not terrible. As let Dean get the win too. It'll be Tiger Mask 3. Could be the main event, honestly. So yeah, well, I think we'll go with that being the main. Alrighty. We got a hell of a card. That came out of nowhere. As yeah, looks like we'll run this Nakajima Sports Center. And we'll run this show. 53 for the opener. Big Titan beating Takayama the Exploder. 10-23. And 67 for the next match is Dan Crawford beating Damon Honda with the Tiger Driver in 9:57. Dan Crawford still killing it. Yeah, Joey's Dynamite could still being a piece of shit. But Funaki and Minoru Tanaka get the win as two teams with excellent chemistry, so that's always fun. But Funaki with the Sean capture. Not bad at all. 67 for Slinger and Kikuchi. Old Dick Slinger gonna be sending that dick everywhere. He's expanding his horizons, which I wouldn't be surprised if nobody signs him, because obviously his popularity is not that great in Japan, so I don't think like ULL will sign him. Maybe though. We'll see. Kikuchi though, with a 67, that's not bad. Not bad at all. 77 for the TEW Black Tiger 2 Eddie Gilbert Doug Furnace match, which the right team won, for sure. And Doug Furnace, the Frankensteiner in 20 minutes, that's not bad at all. It's a nice little match. Then 82 for Ultimo Dragon and Super Astro against Ogawa and Fuchi. 71s for both Ogawa and Fuchi, and yeah, that's just a really good junior tag match here. Fuchi beating Super Astro with a backdrop suplex. Ultimo Dragon still being the fucking man. You love to see it. He was off his game and still outperformed everybody. Another 82 for the Miracle Vines connection against Big Van Vader and the Gladiator, as Vader's injury still slowing him down a little bit. Gordy and Doc outperform him. Dr. Bomb for Doc on Mike Awesome. And yeah, that's got the crowd hotter for our main event. Which is an 89. Hell of a 6-man. As, yeah, I mean, that's... You can't really beat that. Dean Malenko with the Texas Cloverleaf, though. Low Gaijin, Super Generation Army 6-man. The formula of that, it just makes sense, as far as having Super Generation Army taking on, like, Gaijin talent, or having, like, British Combat Club versus Miracle Vines Alliance, like that. When you have established group versus established group, you can always fall back to, if that's, not your first option, going with Japanese native talent, and then Gaijin talent, just, as far as storyline purposes. Always makes sense. Could always make sense, but, yeah, that's a hell of a tour date. Yeah, I'm very pleased with that night. That might be one of the best tour nights, besides, obviously, like, the lesser show ones, but as far as, like, an actual tour show, that went really well. So, on to night 11 we go. Alrighty, night 11, as we have almost the entire show pre-booked. We just need one more match, but we are really rolling now that we know that Slinger's leaving. That's just another person to add on top to you, as far as having another, just packing the undercard with matches, which is very nice. But this is probably the main, at least from what I can see out of things that we have pre-booked. Terry Funk Cactus Jack versus Big Van Vader and Wild Pegasus. This Cactus is going to get the win there over Wild Pegasus. Probably could have went the Funk there, but it's really no big deal. And probably it's kind of weird. I don't know if it should be Can-Am Express versus Deaton and Smothers or Taue and Black Tiger 2 against Headhunter and Vampiro. I guess we'll go with this. So we'll definitely add something a little better for like the main event. Because as a co-main, a 16-minute match probably wouldn't be my first choice. But Black Tiger 2 going to get the win over Vampiro. Yeah, then the Can-Am Express, Deaton and Smothers match. We're giving this 18 minutes as Crawford's going to get the win. And the British Bruisers versus Taz and Terry Gordy, which we're going to have Taz beat Dynamite Kid. I'm sure Dynamite Kid's not going to really perform up to snuff. Then Jun Akiyama, Richard Slingers. Jun Akiyama's going to get the win over Slinger, obviously. Albright versus Masato Tanaka. Which Albright's going to get the win there. They have good chemistry, I believe, so that should be fun. And then Fulton and Haruka Aijin, as Bobby Fulton's going to beat Haruka Aijin. Just to kind of round that up. So, we actually do need a Steal the Show match. So I guess we'll have it be this. And then tag match. Just kind of think of what we could have. So I was thinking like a Hanson Spivey Masawa Kobashi match. You don't hate that? That would be pretty fucking awesome. Yeah, we haven't done that since 93. Actually, since 94. It's been a while. Been a hot minute. So we'll have Masawa get the win over Spivey. So that's now the main event. Alrighty. Well, that was quick. Yeah, now that we have everything kind of pre-booked, we're going to be flying through this. As Bobby Fulton with the fantastic flip in 9:45 over Gaijin. Not bad. A 55 opener. 72 for Albright and Masato Tanaka. Is Albright with the STF. Yeah, they have pretty good chemistry, so yeah, it's going to elevate into the 70s, which is crazy to see. Yeah, probably should have had this go before that, but Jun Akiyama, the wrist clutch exploder in 12 minutes. Not bad for a Steal the Show match, but actually probably pretty bad. I think there's more on the nose of it being a poor match for it being a Steal the Show match and only being a 62. It's not great. 67 for British Bruiser versus Taz and Terry Gordy, as Taz tapping out Dynamite Kid with the Katashime. At least Dynamite Kid didn't complain about it, or didn't phone it in, but he got choked out for his problems as 76. I mean, this is a hell of a match, though. I mean, Canada Express, they did their part for sure. Doug Furnace was almost in the 80s, but shout out Joel Deaton and Tracy Smothers. I mean, they're almost in the 60s. It's Crawford with the Cobra Clutch over Deaton in 18 minutes. Not bad at all. Man, Vampiro is just fucking injury prone as he strains his bicep. I think it's just for him working both CMLL and All Japan, and that's a tough schedule on anybody. But it's really hurting his just his performances for sure. Taue, though, carrying this match. It sucks Headhunter A's so poorly now. I don't know what's going on with him. He desperately needs Headhunter B to come back. It's not great. An 80, though, for Terry Funk and Cactus Jack, beating Big Van Vader and Wild Pegasus. It's double arm DDT for Cactus Jack in 1940, getting the win over Wild Pegasus. Then our main event in 88, Kobashi Masawa beating Hanson and Spivey. It's a Tiger Driver from Masawa in 20 minutes. Very good main event. We saved it, that card for sure, but it's crazy. Albright and Masato Tanaka was like the fourth best thing on this card. Did not see that coming. That's night 11 in the books. And now we just have nights 12, 13, 14, and 15. As hopefully nothing seriously injuring our, any of our top talent like Dean Malenko, Hayabusa, Masawa. Luckily, as far as TEW goes, you can't have somebody be more injured. As far as it's just funny that's just like not a thing that can happen. So we're lucky there with Vader, but just we gotta get it through this this tour eventually. His pay raise for Bigelow, we'll give it to him. Yeah, on to night 12 we go. Night 12 here, as again we have like 7 things pre-booked. We're really rocking and rolling this tour, thanks to a lot of the guys leaving, but yeah, as far as our main event, It's a tough one. This Miracle Violence connection British Combat Club's probably the co-main, because I think this will probably be the main. The six man of Masawa Kobashi Kikuchi against Vader, Hansen, and Spivey. Is we're going to have Vader beat Kikuchi here. Yeah, just that makes sense on that being the main. Co-main, though, as Doc and Gordy are going to beat Johnny Smith and Steven Regal. Just big night for the Gaijins. Which, I mean, that's a Gaijin match anyways. But, yeah, this Jun Akiyama Tiger Mask 3 match against Fuchi and Ogawa, little Holy Demon Army, Super Generation Army match. You love to see it. Fuchi going to be getting the win there. Is it beating Jun Akiyama? So that's big. It is big. So then probably Cactus and Slinger against Osaka and Satoru Osako. We'll have this one be a Steal the Show match. I got a lot of faith in it. But Satoru Osaka's going to beat Slinger there. Then Firecat and Jinsei Shinzaki against the British Bruisers. Of course, Firecat, well, we'll have that actually be Norman. I just not realized. It still works out, though. Just Firecat's going to be getting the win. And, yeah, the Gilbert Haruka Aijin. Gilbert's going to get the win there, obviously. And Kensuke Sasaki's going to beat Teo Kia. It's a young lion versus established guy matchup. So we're in a good spot as far as if we had to add anything, probably another established talent versus young lion match. Let's just kind of take a look here. Yeah, probably like George Takano since we haven't used him in a hot minute. Yeah, Yuji Nagata. Don't hate it. So we'll have George get the win. I feel like this is going to be better than... Honestly, I think that's the format here. I really like that. Just want to double check, make sure this is good to go. Yeah. Good to go. So they want us to run the Wakayama Perfectional Gym again. Don't think that's the move. I think it's back to the Dreamies, since we haven't ran there since night 3. Alrighty. Let's run the show. 55 for the openers. Eddie Gilbert beating Haruka Aijin, the hot shot for Eddie Gilbert, 9:44. Not bad at all. So 59 for George Takano and Yuji Nagata. George Takano with the tombstone in 10 minutes. Not bad. That's 59 again, as we just keep on getting 59. So Kensuke Sasaki beating Teo Kia with the Northern Lights bomb. Also in 10 minutes. 60, as Jinsei Shinzaki breaks his wrist. God damn it. But, not a bad little match. It's not Norman doing some of the heavy lifting for it. Firecat with the moonsault. It's a couple of times he's beaten Dynamite Kid. So it's about the broken wrist. So 66 for Slinger and Cactus Jack against Satoru Osaka and Hideki Osaka. Not a bad little match, just I wish it was a little bit better since it was a Steal the Show match. But Satoru Osaka getting the win with the Super Driver Osako. Cactus really carrying that match. Yeah, 76 here for Jun Akiyama and Tiger Mask 3 of the Super Generation Army taking on the Holy Demon Army, Masato Fuchi and Yoshinari Ogawa. That's Fuchi pinning Jun Akiyama with the backdrop suplex. Yeah, I mean, that Fuchi Ogawa team is very nice. Very fucking nice. 82 here as Regal bruises his kidney. Yeah, we're kind of getting into, like, we've had now 3 weeks of this tour. Guys are starting to get banged up now. It's not good. Not good at all. But Doc and Gordy get the win, though, over Regal and Johnny Smith. It's 82 there for Doc getting the win with the Dr. Bomb with Johnny Smith. Sucks about the bruised kidney. It was Gordy who caused it. Great. Then 84 for our main event as Misawa, Kobashi, and Kikuchi losing to Big Van Vader, Dan Spivey, and Stan Hansen as Vader with the Vader Bomb on Kikuchi. Good performance there from Super Generation Army. They had a hell of a show. Just, lost in the Holy Demon Army matchup. But, all around, pretty good card. Pretty good card. I was hoping for an 85-plus rated main event, but we'll take that. So on to Night 13 we go. Alrighty, Night 13. So again, we have a lot of things pre-booked. This is Dynamite Kid's last night in the company, so we're going to have him lose to Great Sasuke in the opener, which sucks that Sasuke's not over enough as far as, popularity-wise, but still going to help elevate him for sure. British Combat Club versus the Connection. So this is the rematch. This is the idea here. We were going to flip it to where um, Regal was going to get the win over Terry Gordy. Is the idea there. So probably a bad idea to go back to back like that, but I think it's just a fun idea to do the rematch. That probably won't be the main, but we'll add something a little bit better. As far as this is probably the next best match, which is not a great sign, but it's still a good little match. It's Kikuchi and Kobashi against the Blonde Crushers. Kikuchi's going to get the win there over Candido. It's not bad. Oh, yeah, now this is where it kind of goes downhill in a hurry. So Fuchi and Vampiro, the reason why this is happening is because Fuchi wants to put over Vampiro. That happened during the New Japan Best of taping, so that's why you haven't seen it as far as for the backstage incident. But it's a huge win, though, for Vampiro. And we set that as a Steal the Show match. Yeah, they probably... Yeah, I mean, Super Astro and Richard Slinger's not a bad match either. Is Super Astro going to get the win? Then, yeah, I guess maybe Hideki Osaka and Satoru Osaka against Deaton and Smothers. Is Osaka going to get the win over Joel Deaton in 10 minutes? Tactical Tactician Squad against Inoue, Arugaijin, and Mitsuya Yamamoto's Funaki. Going to get the win over Arugaijin. And Dynamite Kid, great Sasuke. Sasuke going to dominate him and get the win. It's really just for trying to squash him here. Yeah, go out there and try to fight great Sasuke. I trust Sasuke to get the job done. So yeah, I think the big thing here is try to think of a better main event or a better co-main event if we can. You know, honestly, I would not hate, as far as Terry Funk and Cactus Jack, I would not hate if they took on a team like Tiger Mask 3 and Jun Akiyama, or even like a Hayabusa Ultimo Dragon team. Wouldn't hate it. Bit of a clash of styles here. But we're gonna have... Boy, I was thinking of having Ultimo Dragon Hayabusa beat Terry Funk, but I don't know. Terry's pop is, yeah, it's in the 70s. Yeah, those guys aren't there yet. That's a hell of a match, though. You can also go with the Can-Am Express. I would not hate that either. Because we probably only did this during the Tag League, which we did, and the Can-Am Express beat them. Yeah, we could do this match. This is fine. We'll have Terry get the win. Helps bolster this a little bit. Yeah, we probably want one. Kanto will probably go with the walk-down frictional gym here. We'll see what we get for night 13. Yeah, 33, but Sasuke with a 57. That's nice. Thunderfire Powerbomb for Sasuke. Hopefully we get the card back on track. It's a 52 for the Tactical Tactician Squad. How about Otani in the 50s? Yeah, it's awesome to see. They beat Inoue, Aijin, and Mitsuya Yamamoto, which... Christ on a cross through Gaijin with a 29. It's terrible. Then Hideki Osaka and Satoru Osaka against Joel Deaton and Tracy Smothers. Osaka with the building bomb over Joel Deaton. Not a bad little match. I know they said it was poor in TEW, but a 58's not that bad between these two teams that are very low on the totem pole here. I'll gladly take that. Especially for a tour show. It's not bad at all. It's Super Astro beating Richard Slinger with their Astro Scissors in 9:59. Not a bad match here from Super Astro. Ooh. Fuchi and Vampiro. Not great. 57. Vampiro, though, with a nail in the coffin of Fuchi. I can't believe Fuchi was wanting to put him over, but we'll gladly make that happen. And Kobashi and Kikuchi beating LeBlanc Crushers. This is Kikuchi tapping out Chris Candido in 1943, which better team gets the win there. Just makes sense all around. Co-main, Terry Funk and Cactus Jack beating the Can-Am Express. Terry Funk with the pile driver over Doug Furnace. Very good tag match. Wrong team won. Can-Am Express outperformed them. That's a huge get there. And then 82 for the Miracle Vines connection, losing the British Combat Club here is Regal getting that win back as he's going to beat Terry Gordy. Not bad, obviously Regal's injury slowing him down there, but probably could have given it to Johnny Smith there and it wouldn't have been a big deal, but it was a fun Fun rematch, though, even though it's just, between nights 12 and 13, but it's a different show venue, so, I mean, or it's a completely different area of Japan, so I really don't mind it doing that. It's just, you're kind of rolling the dice. But, yeah, not a bad show. Wasn't great, but not bad at all. Now we just have nights 14 and 15 left. We're almost there. We're at the tail end of the tour. And so far, as far as has Vader been tremendous? No, he hasn't been great, especially for where he's going to be at as far as performance-wise with Masao. But I think Masao will still be up to the task, and I think maybe Vader can bust out something big on that big show. We'll see. We shall see as on to night 14 we go. Alrighty, night 14. As I don't know when Haruka last night is in the company. I think it's coming up though. As far as that might be his last match, it's Taz is brought for wrestler's court, accused of making a mess backstage, not cleaning it up, annoying anyone else. The judge stands and found him guilty and sentenced him to shut up, or sentencing to clean up, and then mind drinks over the show. Oh my god, that'd be so funny. Just sentencing him to shut up. Shut up, you fuckheads. Man, main event. It's tough. I think it's probably this, which even then, that's not even the great main. And Masao and Jun Akiyama against Kiritawa and Black Tiger 2, as Masao's going to beat Black Tiger 2. Then we'll probably have Vader and Vampiro against Cactus Jack and Terry Funk, as Cactus Jack going to be beating Vampiro there in the co-main. And Firecat and Hayabusa against Dean and Dory Funk Jr. Is Dean going to get the win there over Firecat? We'll also give that 20 minutes. And then probably the Gladiator Titans against Hideki Osaka and Satoru Osako as the Gladiator getting the win for his team, which they've had one tag match in the past, so that was August of '94. Which the Gladiator Titans won that match as well. And then the sixth man of Joel Deaton, Tracy Smothers, Richard Slinger as well, Pegasus, Joe Malenko, and Eddie Gilbert, as Joe Malenko's going to be beating Richard Slinger there. Then Haruka Aijin and Super Astro. Super Astro going to be beating Haruka Aijin. And then Candido over Yuji Nagata as like the established talent versus Young Lion matchup to round up the group. So really, if we could have a better main event, that would be fantastic. I don't know if we can. Maybe something with Hayabusa in it. As far as like, we could maybe do, it's like Hayabusa and Ultimo Dragon. I wouldn't even know who they would face, honestly, as far as established tag teams. We can go British Combat Club. I feel like that wouldn't work. Could go Canada Express. It's not a bad option. But I don't think that'd be a main event. Same thing with like Kobashi and Kikuchi. Yeah, just yeah, we'll go with Kobashi and Kikuchi though. It's a fun match. Nonetheless, as we'll have Kenta Kobashi beat Ultimo Dragon. A lot of big time matches, at least. Actually, that's probably going to be better. Probably set this as the steal the show match. There we go. That is night 14. Whoa. Is this... I don't know why. We're supposed to have so many people. That's wild. Huh. Because it's just a tour show. Believe. Yeah, that's... Oh, it's because also we're doing the New Japan TV show. That's right. Alright. That's fine. Try to think of a place we can run that's not crazy popular. Yeah, if I don't run Kanto. Hiroshima Sun Plaza is not a bad option. Neither is the Nagoya the Civic General Gymnasium. That's not a bad idea either. Yeah, I think we'll go there. This night 14. Let's run it. It's Chris Candido beating Yuji Nagata here with the Blonde Bombshell. Very good little opener. It's Candido with 65. That's good stuff. Blonde Bombshell getting the win for Candido there. Astro and Urugajin, they don't click. That's fine. So I just wanted to get Astro the win. 10:30. 69 for this six-man of Slinger, Deaton, and Smothers against Wild Pegasus, Joe Malenko, and Eddie Gilbert. It's Joe Malenko with the Texas Clover Leaf there. Wild Pegasus, best guy in the match. Joe Malenko, the worst guy in the match. Go figure. 71 for the Gladiator Titans against Hideki Ozaki and Satoru Sako. Gladiator Titans were off their games, but still outperformed them, as Gladiator getting the win with the awesome bomb in 16 minutes. Check out 71. 76 for Firecat and Hayabusa against Dory Funk Jr. and Dean Malenko's Dean with the Texas Cloverleaf over Firecat in 20 minutes. 89s and 87s for Dean Malenko and Hayabusa. Not bad at all. Yep, completely forgot we double booked Hayabusa. What an idiot. But a hell of a match, though, as a 94. As, yeah, I don't know why I was thinking we had to book Hayabusa. Don't know why. Slipped my mind, as, because we literally had him teaming up with Firecat. We probably should have just had it be Astro here, and then took out Astro against Furukaijin for somebody else. But hey, what a match. As Kobashi beating Ultimo Dragon with a Brainbuster. Then at 88, for Big Van Vader and Vampiro against Terry Funk and Cactus Jack. Hell of a match here, as Vader's now in the 80s. So that's good. That's a great sign. It's Cactus Jack with an elbow on Vampiro, the Cactus elbow. Not bad at all, just Vampiro way down there. Then a 92 for Masawa and Jun Akiyama against Black Tiger 2 and Akira Taue with a 92. Hell of a show. As Emerald Flosion for Masawa over Black Tiger 2. And yeah, I don't know if this got elevated because we're also running the TV taping on this same day, but this is awesome. That was a hell of a show. Hell of a fucking show. So that will do it for this, because, you know, really the best of New Japan Pro Wrestling thing. It's really just booking New Japan guys and stuff, just to kind of see where they're at as far as performance-wise. There's not really any story or anything. So yeah, on to the last tour show for Night 15. Alright, finally, we did it. We're at the final tour show, Night 15. And we have a hell of a main event, though. Norman Smiley versus Steve Williams, Dr. Death, in a singles matchup. We rarely do singles matches to end out as far as like a main event of a tour show. So this is huge, you know, it's a huge match. Big opportunity, I think, for everybody involved. But this is going to be a lot of fun. Oh, we got some backstage incidents. I completely skipped over that. Billy Black, as he's brought for Wrestler's Court, accused of being an hour late to pick up his assigned travel partner. Assuming Joel Deaton is the judge, Stan Hansen found him guilty and sends pay for his travel partner's meals for the next 3 shows. So I'll take a look at the venue here. Are we back to Chubu already? I doubt it, yeah. Yeah, I mean, we could roll the dice by running Corkin here, but I don't think that would be the best way of going about that. I think we're going to run here. I think that's for the best. So yeah, Norman versus Dr. Death, singles matchup. Doc's going to beat him in 20 minutes. I thought about having it being a time limit draw, but I kind of went against that and had Doc beat him. We might change it, though. Who knows? Basically, the idea is going to have Miracle Alliance Alliance, British Combat Club as the main, and maybe even the co-main here. Is Albright and Taz are going to take on British Combat Club of Johnny Smith and Steven Rico's. Rico's going to beat Taz there. So we also have a couple of tags and some 6-man. So the 6-man is Headhunter A, Jun Izumaida, and Vampiro against Johnny Ace, Chris Candido, and Wild Pegasus, as Wild Pegasus is going to be beating Jun Izumaida there. That's going to be towards the lower end of the card. Fuchi and Ogawa against Dory Funk Jr. and Joe Malenko. This is just to give Fuchi and Ogawa a win, as Ogawa's going to beat Joe Malenko there in 10 minutes. So we got Eddie Gilbert and Shinjiro Otani. So Gilbert's going to beat Otani. And then Fulton and Slinger, which is a really good match as well. As, yeah, I mean, this isn't really a bad card. It's kind of an odd card in some of the aspects, like having Jun Izumaida in this match and stuff like that, but I think all around this is still a pretty good card. I would not hate a Masawa, either Masawa and Hayabusa, or Masawa and Dean Malenko. Probably Hayabusa against Vader and Dean Malenko. I don't hate it. We might actually make that the main. Have him go 30. Time to draw it. Hopefully it works. Hopefully nobody gets hurt or anything. So that just got a whole lot better. We'll have this be a Steal the Show match. And then we'll do another Young Lion versus Established Guy matchup. feel like Contour She guys have been used a little bit in a couple of weeks. Fat Cat's still unimportant. Funaki could be used. Yeah, we'll do Funaki and Contour She. I don't hate that. This back in July of '94, and I only got a 34. This would be a lot better now. Funaki's gonna get the win, and that's night 15 for you. We're ready to go though. We're rocking and rolling, and this is a hell of a card though for sure. This is a crazy card. So 52 for Funaki and Contour Shiga. It's Funaki with the Rising Sun at 939. Not bad. Not the best opener we've had on this tour, but certainly not the worst. A 60 for Gilbert and Otani. Hot shot for Eddie Gilbert at 952. That got a 60, and then Bobby Fulton and Richard Slinger, both 58s. Sucks about Richard Slinger leaving because his injury really fucked up his trajectory in All Japan, and once we got him healthy again, starting to really come together, and now he's leaving. Just sucks. But maybe we'll bring him back in the future. Who knows? Never say never. As that was a nice little match. 68 here for the 6-man of Wild Pegasus, Chris Candido and Johnny Ace against Vampiro, Juni Zamaida and Headhunter A, which Juni Zamaida stunk up the joint there as he takes the Wild Bomb at 948 from Wild Pegasus. 69, nice for Fuchi and Ogawa against Joe and Dory Funk Jr. Has Ogawa tapping out Joe Malenko at 931. Yeah, this probably could have been a little lower on the card, with it being only 10 minutes, but that's alright. 75, though, for Albright and Taz against British Combat Club. So Albright was the best guy in the match, but obviously Taz the worst guy in the match. Taking the fall. It's Regal Plex from Steven Regal in 17 minutes. Norman Smiley and Dr. Death gets an 84, as Dr. Death gets the win with the Dr. Bomb in 20 minutes. What a win for Dr. Death Steve Williams. What a fun little singles match there. And our main event, an 85 for the time limit draw. Vader's injury slows him down a little bit, but it's wild. He's the worst guy in the match, but shout out the champs as far as Masao and Di Malenko, the best guys in the match. Fun stuff, though. Fun stuff. I always love doing the heavyweight title match and the junior heavyweight title matchup as far as teaming up against each other. It's just always a fun little match. It's fun. Fun main event. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Not a bad tour. We didn't have nothing serious happen as far as injury-wise, so we got out of that unscathed. And now, for the final show, man, we get the Big Van Vader Masao match. We get Hayabusa and Di Malenko. Champions versus champions for the All Japan Unified World Tag Team titles. And Miracle Vines Alliance and the British Combat Club, so that's going to be fun. And hopefully everything else delivers in a big way. It should, though, but we'll see how it goes. Alrighty, the 1995 New Year Giants series. Boy, oh boy. So we're at Nippon TV, obviously, and also YouTube America. How fun. Backstage incident. Let's see what it is. Dory Funk Jr. as he left the locker room and organized and won a video game tournament. Fucking 1995. Fucking Dory Funk Jr. just being the tech wizard of the locker room. You gotta love it. So we're running the Tokyo Dome, of course. Our main event, Masawa, Big Van Vader, as Masawa with another successful defense, but afterwards, he's back. Dangerous K, Tosha Kawada. Big pop from the crowd, hopefully. His entrance music hits, and he's been waiting for that title match. But he not only is it going to be, it's not just a normal title match, though. After all this time of waiting, he wants to truly make sure that he's better than Mitsuha Masawa. So the match will be a 2 out of 3 falls matchup with a 90-minute time limit. There will not be a 60-minute time limit. Will not be a 1-fall finish. Kawada wants it. He's already asked Baba in the back before he came out here to make it official, and it's official. Got the nod of approval from Baba himself. So that is our main event for the Excite Series show. My God. Boy, oh boy. Dangerous fucking K is back. Back in a big way. So Hayabusa versus Dean Malenko. Dean retains here. So yeah, they've had some great matches in the past, as far as like the couple of 88s, but I think as far as in both times were Hayabusa winning for the junior middleweight title, at least retaining and then actually beating Dean Malenko. So now it's the first time Dean beats him during a title match. But I think it's going to be a 90+ rated match. I think it's going to be really, really cool. And wildly enough, I can't believe this is as far down on the card, really, because this is All Asia Tag Champs versus the Unified World Tag Team Champions. Doc beats Steven Regal in 23 minutes. But that's not the only thing that's happening. Afterwards, out come, led by the New Japan founder himself, Antonio Inoki, Kaiji Muto, and Masahiro Chono. With their IWGP Tag Team titles, as we had Chono and Muto beat Hanaga and Hiro Saito, so they could be the tag champs. And Inoki has brought in, with, the IWGP Tag Team Champions, he just saw, as far as the All Asia Tag Champs colliding with the with the All Japan Unified World Tag Team Champions. He proposes for this Excite Series tour to find out who's truly the best tag team champions in the Japanese pro wrestling world. Is his IWGP Tag Team Champions, Kaiji Muto, Masahiro Chono, versus Dr. Death, Steve Williams, and Gary Albright. And Baba comes out, though. And there's a bit of you could feel the tension, as far as Baba and Inoki sharing the ring for the first time. And, gotta be close to, I'm trying to think when's the last time they shared the ring together. Been a long time. It's been a long time for sure. Gotta be at least, well over 10 years by that point. Probably a little more. And he comes out here and says, if it's what you want, if this is what you want to find out who's the best of the best, by all means, let's make it official. So we're going to have quite the fucking, we'll have these guys be rated on Star Power. Everybody. That's not talking. Issues. The challenge. IWGP Tag Team Champions versus All Japan's World Tag Team Champions. So we got a lot of angles going on, but I think it's fun now. I think this is some building, as far as building for the Excite Series. So you already see what the main event's going to be, and that's going to be the co-main. Champions versus champions yet again, and that's going to be super exciting, for sure. Hopefully that delivers in a big way. As Kobashi and Kikuchi against Hansen and Spivey. As Kenta Kobashi going to get the win over Stan Hansen, and Dan Spivey's Kobashi's going to beat Spivey there. This is a bit of a rematch for him, as far as they haven't won since '93 against this team. So much needed win. And the 8-man, or no, it's it's still the 8-man. Cactus Jack, Terry Funk, and the Gladiator Titans contending on A, Hideki Osaka, Satoru Osaka, and Vampiro. We're giving that 20 minutes. I'm not sure about that, but I guess we'll keep it. Gladiator's going to get the win. Who's going to beat Hideki Osaka. Then the Holy Demon Army, Johnny Ace, Chris Candido, Joe Malenko, Dory Funk Jr. 8-man. It's Black Tiger 2 going to get the win over Dory Funk Jr., which I think that's, helping to build up Eddie a little bit. Then we got the Can-Am Express's Eddie Gilbert. Also, there we go. the Can-Am Express and Eddie Gilbert against the Fantastics. Steal the show matches. Crawford's going to get the win. And the 8-man to open up the show, as Funaki's going to be Billy Black there, as we got the tactical technician squad, and the Great Sasuke taking on Deaton, Billy Black, Tracy Smothers, and Slinger, which we'll have Slinger lose, actually. Why not? And there we go. That's the card. We'll do a couple of pre-show matches, probably singles matches, just kind of see who hasn't really been booked. Because we pretty much booked just about everybody but Kawada. We might have Kawada have a match just to kind of see what he can do, as far as, now that he's been out for half the year. Just help, shake off the ring rust. He can beat Yuji Nagata. The next matchup, I have Masato Tanaka and Taz. Actually, Ultimo Dragon not being used is a bit of a travesty. We'll maybe have him, and Shiga. Or even Timon Honda, even. Yeah, we'll go Timon Honda. Ultimo Dragon, though, gonna get the win, of course. And that is the card. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, we'll probably have that. This is hopefully a big time show. One can hope, at least. So 79 for the first of the two pre-show matches. Obviously, these pre-show matches are going to be really, really good, but since they're not being broadcasted, it doesn't really matter. But Ultimo Dragon with an 88, getting them with the outside DT. Yeah, Kawada with 71. It's not a bad starting point for him to get back into it. But we're hoping he can get back into where he was. Hopefully by the end of the Excite Series tour. 68 for the opener, though, as, the Tactical Technician Squad with the Great Sasuke. We also should have, I don't know why they didn't say it with Otani, but Otani's a part of it, too. Beating Smother, Slinger, Deaton, and Billy Black as Funaki tapping out Slinger with a Sean capture again. Sasuke, though, with the best performance out of everybody in this match. You love to see it. Otani outperformed Joel Deaton and Billy Black. So that's pretty great. 76 for the six-man of Can-Am Express's Eddie Gilbert against the Fantastics. Yeah, the Can-Am Express, though, tremendous. Gilbert outperforms everybody from the Fantastics. All around good stuff there. 76 again for the eight-man of the Holy Demon Army against the Blonde Crushers. But the British Combat Club, but the Blonde Crushers, Joe Malenko and Dory Funk Jr. Black Tiger 2 tapping out Dory Funk Jr. with the Gory special. As Tower with an 89, 85 for Chi. 75 for Johnny Ace. 75 for Ogawa as well. Look at Eddie, though, almost in the 70s. He outperforms Candido, outperforms Dory Funk Jr., obviously outperforms Joe Malenko, but they got the crowd hotter somehow. 75, though, for the 8-man of Terry Funk, Cactus Jack, the Gladiator Titans against Headhunter A, Hideki Osaka, Satoru Sako, and Vampiro, which, Vampiro wasn't even the worst guy. I mean, he was the second best guy on his team. Just obviously was just out-muscled by Terry Funk, Cactus Jack, and the Gladiator, though. It's awesome bomb for the Gladiator over Hideki Osaka. Good win, though, for Mike Awesome and company. A 98, Jesus Christ, as Kenta Kobashi with an Orange Crush over Dan Spivey. What in the world? What a match. I mean, it was pretty close, as far as, obviously, Kikuchi and Spivey did the same, and then just a couple of points difference between Hansen and Kobashi, but hell of a match. A 90 for Champions versus Champions, and the Unified World Tag Team Champions make it their second defense, as Dr. Death beats Steven Regal with the Military Press Slam. Some great stuff, though, with Doc and Albright. Hundreds and 89s. Norman Smiley with a 96 is fucking insane. That warms my soul. I love that so much. Wow, that's great. Yeah, and in the angle. Just a little sprinkle. Just a little sprinkle of what we're doing. It's a Noki. New Japan's Antonio Noki. Followed by Kaiji Muto, Masahiro Chono, the IWGP Tag Team Champions. As he issues that challenge, and that's going to be at the Excite Series show. Hell yeah. I honestly thought initially, I had kind of a thought of having Muto and Chono debut as the NWO, but I feel like that's kind of like, maybe not like a splinter group of New Japan, but like their own kind of entity. But I thought that'd be a little too confusing, bringing in the New Japan guys while also having the NWO. But I do have plans to do the NWO angle, though, now that we have New Japan. Guys, it just kind of makes sense. I'm not exactly sure when and how we're going to do it, but it's probably going to be something on the horizon. 95, though, for Dean Malenko and Hayabusa for the junior heavyweight title, as Dean with his first defense. Getting the win with Texas Clover Leaf in 28 minutes. Hell of a match, though. Outperforms Hayabusa by 1 point, but goddamn, what a match indeed. In our main event, it's a 90. Vader, the injury slows him down a little bit, but he still was going to be far in below. I can't believe Masawa hits an Emerald Flosion, though, on Vader. Now, that's a big fucking dude to be hitting an Emerald Flosion on. His 14th title defense. Over 800 days. But it's Dangerous K time. He is back. Lays down the gauntlet. It's not going to be a singles match going 60-minute time limit now. 2 out of 3 falls. 90-minute time limit. Find out who's the better man. And he really wants to prove that he's the best. He's not going to just beat Masawa once. He's going to have to beat Masawa twice in one night, something that no man hasn't done. When that IWG, or I did it again, the fucking Triple Crown title, when those 3 belts are on the line. Since 92, September of 92, not one man has done it even once. So the fact that Toshiro Kawada wants to do it not once but twice in the same night, huge. See if he does it. Or will Masawa keep the belt some more? That is the $1 million question. We'll find out that answer in the next episode. But an 89 for the show rating. It's crazy that this was the best thing on the card. Definitely did not see that coming. Thought that wasn't even going to be the best tag team match on the card. Thought it was going to be this. But, a couple of angles there. And Kawada being back. We probably should have put that just off of star quality for both guys. But it's no big deal. Dean and Hayabusa, though, with that 95 is awesome to see. And, this is a lot of fun, though. A lot of fun to see where we're at as far as... Norman Smiley with a 96 is just nuts. So we got to put him over. And, I guess we'll put over Stan Hansen, too, for his performance. There's a lot of great performances, though. Some good stuff there. You love to see it. Thank you all for watching. Sorry for the delay again, but we should be back to our normal schedule for the Excite Series show, because that is a major show. We do not want to miss that. And, hopefully everything goes well, though. I swear to God, if Masawa gets hurt during that tour, someone better check on me. Someone better make sure I'm doing all right. Because, man, that would just... If losing Toshiro Kawada felt like a shotgun shot to the chest, I don't know what Masawa being injured before that match, before we now announce it's going to be a 2 out of 3 falls, 90-minute time limit match. Jesus Christ. I will go into a deep, deep depression is what will happen. But hopefully that does not happen. And we can only hope, we can only pray to the TEW gods that does not happen. Thank you all, and we'll catch you guys next time. Take care, everyone.